social media day. Pop out the crib at like 12:30.
Get to them all like one. End up here all day and interview 6, 7 people. And you end with James versus Juice. Brother that's having motion is doing it despite the struggles. Like, that's really the part that I love to drive home more than anything. It's not going to be pretty when you step outside.
Nah.
It's probably storming.
Nah, that's a fact.
But you're going to have to keep your truth through the storm.
And the funny thing is, it's crazy when we say, like, you know, like having emotion and shit. And I feel like people got to think, like, motion is... They think motion is money. They think motion is something physical. They think motion is not. Motion is I'm the motion. You feel me? Like, I feel like I'm the motion. Your mindset and shit. And it's like sometimes people won't like that in a way because it's like, oh, that motherfucker cocky doesn't know. I'm confident.
You know what you done.
Who else is going to come and tell you some of this shit? Like, nobody's about to tell you this shit.
Oh, yo, you the dopest I ever met. Like, no.
Sometimes
you don't even want it that way.
Because you know why? But the thing is, I may not want it that way, but I will appreciate sometimes where it's just like, it's not validation, but sometimes when you see somebody doing something good and somebody respect, because it's like, we got to have each other, you feel me? But people don't see that shit. People consider that quote unquote dick rider.
That was one of the lamest things that get you put into the space, because it's like, if that's your man's, if that's somebody you know, if that's somebody you got love for, there's nothing wrong with showing it. If it's somebody you acting like you know, because you want something, that's what it is.
That's what it is. Now you date right. You know, bro. You got it's a whole different ball game. Damn, she look good, but I'm gonna keep going. At the end of the day, I might, hopefully, I don't care. but at the end of the day, what it really comes down to though is just like, bro, you might go through the storm, but you gotta keep going. Like, that's what everything. That's what life, family, friendships, relationships. The storm is gonna come. Nothing is always sunny the whole time. You feel me? Like, nothing is always sunny. It's not forever sunny. You feel me? The rain gonna come, the storm gonna come, the snowstorm, the blizzard, little drizzle. What okay? How you gonna really react and shit? And the one thing about me, like, we just say it was talking. And you feel me? Like you said, you hop on my live, you saying something. And it's just like, yo, at that moment in that phase, you probably don't know what kind of phase I was going through personally, but you said it motivates you just to show me. And that's what I want to be on.
And it's what's so special is you are. Right. And it's like, I give that to you because I got to give that to myself. I've been doing this podcast for 5 months. I started in January. I'm at 70 episodes, over 30 interviews.
That's tough. Keep going.
It ain't no choice. Ain't no question. It's like, as long as I can, I will, because it's bigger than me. It's stories like yours that gotta be known. It's De'Ara's story. It's Rel's story. It's London's story. He from Mississippi up here.
Yeah, now that's
spreading love.
That's
like,
a different ball game.
That's
different. That's tough.
My guy Philip the Taylor is from Seattle.
Yeah, that's tough.
Nehemiah from the same school I went to, and I didn't even know he was there. So it's like, the beauty of this time we in is people with light aren't afraid to show it, and we got to continue to affirm the light.
Oh man,
we got to affirm that light,
man.
Bro.
Let me talk about the light. So when it comes down to the light, right? Like I say, some people come down. There's people out there who would talk down on me, a lot of different things. And it's like, one thing I realized, yo, if you chilling, being humble, or you popping your shit, people gonna talk regardless, right? But but speaking of the light, I'm never going to dim my light to make somebody else comfortable. I'm not doing that shit. You feel me? So it's just like, I've done it.
And it's horrible.
It's horrible. I'm never doing that shit. No, you feel me? It's not realized that, like, because I never been like that. Because I always believe in myself. Like I say, yo, James versus Juice. Me versus me. Like, it's two sides of me in the way of, like, it's the same person, but it's two sides. It's like, you're going to get that. Because people don't know, I work in the corporate world too as well. But I'm also outside, do a lot of different things, brand network, because it's like, yo, I can do whatever the fuck I want. I can stop right now and say, I want to be an astronaut. Who gonna tell me no? Long if I got the plan. Who gonna tell me no if I got the plan?
Straight to the moon.
You feel me? Like, but when it comes down to like, yo, I can't let nobody dim my light in that sense, and you shouldn't let nobody neither. So it's like, some people may take that way of you trying to be arrogant, none of shit is not, but it's more so in the way of like, no, I'm pushing this light because who is going to come and tell you that shit?
I've been saying a lot lately, your inner world is reflected in your outward reality. It's something that I have seen in so many spaces, from Christianity to Islam to Buddhism and Hinduism, and I've had that part in my head, like, can I really fully step away from a religion because it's ties I have? So I honor what I honor in a way that it makes sense for me. It doesn't have to make sense for everybody. That's one part. The second part is, if I know I'm the bee's knees, the ish, and I ain't gonna curse too much because my grandma be watching some kind.
Oh, let me watch myself a little bit. Sorry,
no,
Granny.
you good. I'm gonna edit, and that's gonna be a special cut. I need that truth too. The people need black men speaking their reality,
right?
Not something we dress up too much because we all going through similar situations.
Facts.
So it's like, as long as I'm comfortable inside, I don't care what you want.
Right.
And it's like you could be, yo, you ain't this, nigga. You stupid mics, bro. What you out here doing, bro? You don't even, you look like, yeah, back. Cause I had stupid mics in January, and I got 70 interviews, and 70 moves later.
Keep it going.
And it's like, I started that, I recognized that in the gym. That's really why I followed you. Cause I was in the gym at the time, and I was like, yo, what's my path in here?
Right.
So I started out like running. Cause that's the first thing I think when I was young, like, oh, go run if you want to lose some weight. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna start strength training. So I get there lifting weights.
Right.
I'm like, yo, I'm accomplished. It's only 7 a.m. I done did like 50 reps of a weight I ain't never touched. Oh, that boy cold. So when I was able to say that to myself, it wasn't a lot. Nobody could tell me after that. And I recognized, like, you build yourself in the gym, you build yourself with the education, you read a book, you give yourself them small wins. I started cooking dishes that I wanted to eat. I'm like, let me just try to cook something. I'm that guy. Let me throw together some salmon.
Why not?
Let me throw it together. Little salmon sandwich. Why not?
That's and then there's also, you adding more stuff to your arsenal and stuff, and people don't realize that. It's like, I feel as though, and the thing is, you talk about religion, right? I don't really like to talk about it's 3 things I really don't like to argue, debate so much.
You got it.
Is religion, politics, and music sometimes, right?
Music?
Bro, so because people gonna say something crazy, like, and they don't really realize that music tastes but when it's up on the religion aspect, right? And when I say this statement, it's more so in the most respectful way possible. Like, I be trying to tell people to understand, right? I created a tweet. And I say, yo, if I say and say, hey, I'm God or I'm a God, how would you feel? What would be your response to that? What's your perspective in it, right? So when I speak on the sense of, like, we have to understand that it's a higher power, no matter what you believe in, right? It's a higher power. You feel me? That's the God that controls for his life and death or whatever case is. But us, within us, we have that inner God too as well, that we have to channel, and we have to know how to be able to express that, because we control our narrative. We control this shit. This is our universe.
You're writing a story.
My universe
every day
is different. Every day is different. You can wake up and say, yo, I want, with my podcast shit, I want to be able to take this, I want to be a direct, I want to be this and that. Who can stop you? You probably didn't know before you even started 5 months ago, probably in November, whatever the case is. And you probably didn't know, like, damn, I would have been able to get 70 interviews, get a lot of different things. It's like, you control your narrative. You got your story. You this, like, you see it every single day. Because at the end of the day, one thing, you can lose money, you can get that back. You can lose friendships, you can get that back. You can lose relationships, you can get that back. Time, you gonna get time back.
So I love different scriptures. I love wisdom. So if it's from any source, but the one I found the most is because I've been reading the Bible more. It's like, you lose the world, but you gain everything through Christ. It's just, you gain everything through your Christ consciousness, your view of God. You gain everything. So I will lose family ties. I will lose friendships. I'll lose bread. I might run a credit card up. I might lose a whip. I've lost cars. I gain cars. I've never lost myself.
Right.
It looked like I did.
It
to a fool. To somebody that don't know you.
To somebody that don't know you.
It looked like you lost yourself. Because you define me by the foolishness.
You define me by this other shit. But it's not like, this shit comes.
He wear glasses. Oh, he can't. I take the glasses off.
Right.
I'm still a man.
I'm still this.
I'm still here internally. So, you know what I'm saying?
Brandon B. Spoke.
Don't forget that. Yeah. Right there.
No,
Bipability. Oh yeah, and Rebel Row with the rebellious
yes, indeed.
hats and fits and
all like, yeah, bro. Like, people got to understand sometimes, like, you attaching a material something to me is when you really, and you think because I may have fumble loss, or it's not as the light is not as shining on there. And you think like, nah, I'll never stop who the fuck I am. And the crazy thing is, I inspired you probably in the moment that was in my worst.
Bro, I'm out here getting back to the podcast after a funeral that changed my perspective. I wasn't looking to have that funeral. I wasn't looking to lose that person. I ain't stopped the podcast.
Right.
Because I talked about this podcast with the person I lost. I said, I gotta do this. And it was like, sit down and figure out how you can get back to it. Don't rush to it. That took like 2 weeks.
Rest but don't quit.
Rest but don't quit.
Rest but don't quit.
Rest but don't quit. Rest but
don't quit. But don't break. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is the mindset. I played ball, bro. I was a team captain on my football team. Tell my guys, yo, rest, but we ain't quitting. Man, but we not breaking. This life shit, you feel me?
It ain't finna stop for you.
Get your ass back up. Bro, I got a son. You feel me? It's one things with my son about to go through. There's times I see my son, all right, cool, you hit your head. You well, all right, get back up. Let's keep going. It's not the point of cry. Because now it's men. They be telling men don't cry, boys, don't cry, X, Y, Z. So sometimes you gotta realize now, I don't want to get too deep. It's the last day of June, men's health. And they didn't really talk about men's mental health. Y'all didn't really speak on men's mental health for this month, but I'm gonna let some of y'all slide. But when we really get to it though, right? As a man, you gotta understand sometimes it's cool to feel that pain, express that shit, let that shit out, then snap back into the reality. Bro, I'm my biggest critic and I'm a biggest supporter.
Bro, I said if I talked to other people the way I talked to myself, I had no friends.
People don't know, and people don't think I talk to myself because they see the light that I come on. Yeah, this, but you didn't look like I'm telling myself like, bro, stop fucking up. Like stop bitching.
Yeah,
so you don't look like stop bitching,
like, bro. You good?
It's
done.
Like, you feel me?
Is it real? Like, is it really real? Because if it was real, it'd be here right now. But it's not. It's done. It's gone. You keeping it alive in your mind for the sake of fear, for the sake of, and sometimes just to please other people. Because like in a space of grief, sometimes we holding on to it longer so other people feel away. And it's like I'm not gonna hold on to the negativity because it was so much light. Like. Showing up for 4 children by another man. You got your own daughter that just finished high school, but you about to show up in the life of a man with 4 kids that ain't even in high school yet. I'm on my way to high school. Show up in my life to be a mother to me, to the point where my own mother calls her our second mother. I lose her this year.
That's tough.
So it's like,
that's tough.
Nah, bro. The thing that this was grounded in is bigger than me, and it still is, even in her death.
No, it's definitely bigger than you because it's a point of, it's a purpose, right?
Purpose.
It's a purpose, and some of us gotta understand we don't be knowing what our purpose. Sometimes people think our purpose is like money or whatever the case is, or it's like, I'm gonna be real with you, yo. I tell people this: a success is a mindset. Success is not a dollar amount, or it's not a house, it's not a car, it's not a clothing, it's not. It's a mindset in the way of like.
You on.
Success is just, bro, when you, because you gotta think about it, I can be a millionaire and I take a $250,000 hit, that's huge. I take a $500,000 hit, that's huge. I lose something, that's huge. My feelings don't change. I don't change who I am, bro. I could get $1 million dropped in my account right now. That's not gonna ever change who I am. You feel me? I want to make it to the league, do certain things, and some of the goals and the shit that I wanted to do, which was my plan A. NFL was gonna be was a plan B to help plan A. I still can make plan A possible, and that's having a successful life, family to my measurement. You feel me? Like, people got to understand.
There's a different answer for your prayers. Yeah. Because you could probably, and no offense to any professionals, but you could outdo a lot of professionals based on your fitness, like way you are effectively.
Like,
I had dreams of being an artist, musician. I know how to put songs together better than a lot of people on the radio right now. Right. Does it mean my value is any less?
No, not at all.
Value don't shift. Costs do.
Right.
Cost analysis, what people are chasing, change.
Right.
Like this week is Henny, next week is Doucette. This last week it was Casa.
Now it's Espelon or it's Terramon. Yeah. It's something, you feel me? Everybody can know, or for example, like, this style of pants is in. Now it's flared pants. Now it's skinny pants. Now it's this.
Tell me what I can do.
Like, right. Because the end of the day is, I'm doing me. I'm my own wave. You feel me? Like, just because you got your wave going on, I ain't knocking your wave, so don't knock mine.
Hard. You don't gotta knock somebody else's wave to honor your own.
At all. And some people don't realize that. And you cannot. Or if I got my light and I'm bright in my light, Don't try to dim my show to make it come. You better brighten. You better see like, oh shit, this nigga brighten his shit up. Let me brighten mine up.
We here.
Don't look at like why he got his light brighten up. He shouldn't be this now. Why he think this and that?
Elevating there. Yeah.
But people don't really understand that shit though. But like, and I'm not really here in the way of like, I'm not perfect. I got my flaws. I got my mistakes. I don't did certain things. So we're just like, I didn't really understand. But what it comes down to, it's perspectives. You feel me? And people understand like, yo, it's sometimes people be thinking I'm not a good communicator, whatever the case. I know how to communicate. It's just the fact that is it really worth communicating because you may not understand and see my perspectives, right? And another thing that I look at, right, it's multiple ways to get to the sum of 12. 6 plus 6, 6 times 2, 4 times 3. Who to say, you feel me, your way was the only way or the right way to get to that point? I may have been like, oh shit, yo, I just did 6 plus 6, and it was easier for me to find out. And you did take the long way, and now I can be understand. Okay, I get what you're coming from, but even though this is where I was coming from, I can see the misunderstanding. Oh, I do agree with you, or I don't agree with you. I see the understand. Boom, respect. But a lot of times we don't, as people, it's always like, I don't know if it's I don't want to say it's a black thing or whatever the case is, because that might be, I'm not in other race to speak on them, but I'm gonna say as people, we don't really truly understand like, yo, life and everything's about perspective and experience. We're gonna go through shit.
Always.
We're gonna go through shit.
I laugh because it's like, the only thing separating you from the moment is your attachment to it.
That's it.
And the belief that being attached makes you honor it more is a falsehood. Just because, oh, I feel that with you. I don't feel it with you. I can't feel what you're going through. I can acknowledge it. I can empathize and make new possibilities for you because what you're giving me.
I might have to get another shot.
Oh, get busy.
Yeah, I might get another shot. Hey, shot o'clock. See a shot, take a shot. See a shot, take a shot. I was a shot o'clock. I might have to take me another shot, but nah, though.
It's real. I can honor it all, man. And I saw as a teacher, like my students came from all types of backgrounds. So it was students who I connected with more that were white kids because of their reality. Parents get divorced while they at the top of their class. My parents got divorced while I was at the top of my class. Don't feel like you are heard. Don't know how to speak to people because everybody already judging you to be this thing. Oh, you too smart to do that. It's like, I just want to do what I want to do.
That's a fact. People like to attach us sometimes. How you doing? People like to attach us sometimes to like their own perspective of us, and it's just like, listen, my responsibility of how you really like see me or perceive me is not like, that's not my responsibility at all. Like, your idea how you really perceive it is not like how I perceive myself. And that's like, and I feel as though the people around you need to accept that in a way of like, accept me for who I am, accept me for this person I am. You feel me? Support
you can.
Granted, not saying that, oh, how you go doing some off the wall, disloyal, criminal, wow, shit, cutthroat shit. Don't support that. Don't support the fuckery of anything. You feel me? But if it's like, yo, if this is how I am, this is my character, this is my demeanor, and like I'm this person who is a goofy person, outgoing person, bro. Sometimes it comes down like accept me for who I am. People don't understand, realize like I'm a people person, but I don't like being like just not openly to any everybody until I feel comfortable. You feel me? Because it's like I don't want so many people to have that access to me because it's like, are you really genuine? Are you really having good intentions? I'd rather stay to myself and prevent that from letting anybody get close to me and potentially hurting me or harming me or some way, somehow, like, because I can control who get that access to me. And sometimes it comes down to just like, you can still know how to be a people person, be nice to people, and you're never too important to be nice to people, no matter who it is.
I love this.
You treat the janitor the same as the CEO. And it always do that, you feel me? Because it's like, yo, you don't know who, because sometimes that janitor can end up in, bro, niggas don't know, like, I used to work as a maintenance on a golf course, as a maintenance on an army base. And you feel me? I'm moving that mindset like, bro, I'm going to be a CEO. I know. Bro, listen, while I'm gonna become a billionaire some way, somehow, and who the fuck gonna stop me but me? That's why I say James versus Juice, bro. Like, who gonna stop me?
I've done it in real time. I was working in the library, putting books in crates. I worked my way up. Actually, something crazy happened. Ended up at the circ desk. Like, human resources moment, they put me on the circ desk. I'm thinking I'm quit the library altogether. Like, no, you go be in customer service. Customer service for like a year, end up in a tech job. Because one of my mans had an end, he was like, yo, just come do this interview. It's like, bet. I show up. I don't got no degrees. I don't got no search. I got an associate's degree. That's like, that's enough.
Right.
We gonna work with you. You got a want. You hungry. We gonna build you.
That's all people be looking for, yo.
You hungry.
That you just hungry, and that comes down to the gym.
Yes,
you don't gotta have the best work ethic. I mean, not the best. Let me not say that. You don't gotta have the best workout, like doing and being there for 2 hours, whatever the case is. But as long as you got a good ethic and you consistent, it don't matter what you're doing. And don't get me wrong, when I say rest, but don't quit. This rest don't mean the rest can be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Whatever the fuck it is, let's get back to it, though. You feel me? Sometimes while you resting too, you need to get back to, bro. I was quiet for a moment since January on social media and shit. That's why I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do podcasts. I'm doing like, cause I was quiet, cool, and planning everything. Cause how I broke things down is everybody love to say they want to win a year. If you want to win a year, right? You feel me? So I break it down. I used to play football. Let's break it down to quarters. If you want to win a year, you got to win your quarters. You want to win your quarters, you got to win your months. So you feel me? January, how do I want to win January? February, how I want to win? March, how I want to win? That's quarter one. You feel me? Then we go April, May, you feel me, June. It's like
easy money.
It comes down to that point, you feel me? So it's like now this is quarter three for me.
Yes,
so now quarter three, you gotta think about it, right? In the first half of a game, you got the first and second quarter. And halftime, the coach is talking to their players. What's the adjustments? If you're losing right now, right? The first half, let's say you are losing in the first half. Or, okay, cool. What's the adjustment that we need to make a comeback? It ain't over yet. Sometimes people get in their mindset, damn, I'm losing. This shit over. Give up. No. Or if you winning, what's the adjustments for us to be able to stay up and keep this win? Because sometimes people get comfortable and they think they got to win the lead. And then, boom, that's how people lose their lead. You feel me? So it all comes down to, bro, and the reason somebody gonna talk about, man, you went through something, man. Yeah, that's why I'm speaking of this experience, motherfucker. Like, I'm sorry, Granny, I'm talking like this, but let me not get to it. Like, I'm sorry.
Granny understand. Granny understand.
But that's why I'm speaking like this, because it's like, end of the day, bro, I'm gonna be real with you. Some people say they want me to talk to a homeless man to understand. I want to talk to the homeless man to understand, how did you even get homeless so I can learn from him?
You're supposed to learn from others' mistakes, not judge them. Some people come up, I talk to homeless people. What you learn from them? You're not listening.
You're not listening.
Oh, you talk so you can give something and you be seen giving it. Or you can be seen talking to him. Rather than like, yo, his perspective was this. He lost his parents. He turned to drugs at the top of his career. When he turned to the drugs, it took him down like that. And he was disrespectful to people on his way up. Everybody he was disrespectful to didn't help him when he was falling. Burning bridges.
This and that. You feel me? And that's why, again, everything ties down. That's why you're nice to the janitors.
Yes, God.
And the same as you're nice to the CEOs. You feel me? It's like, bro, it comes down, end of the day, like, I'm a person where it's just like, I feel like I'm a people person, but it's like, once you take me to that level and this and that, and it's just like, I won't, because it's like, yo, I'm not bringing no negative energy, and I'm not saying I'm the perfect person that's out there, bro. Everybody got their own thing or a little bit, but it's like, to me, it's not nothing to where it's like stains you can wipe and wash away, right? But now if it's like a certain, how deep is that stain really is on your name, your resume, your shirt, whatever the case is, you feel me? And it just comes down to, yo, people learn. And I realized one thing through my storms, and I'm gonna be real with you, bro, I'm just now climbing up out of it. And when people see me like, oh, what's up, big money, this and that, I'll be looking like, oh, what's up, bro? You living, you this and that. I'll be looking like, what you get this, bro? You don't even know what I'm, but it comes down to that fact of like, okay, I can respect that, can understand that. But one thing I realized, yo, even in this moment right now, I went through that storm. Bro, I'm talking about times where I broke down crying, trying to figure out what the fuck was next. I broke down crying, trying to figure out, is this too much? I broke down crying, happy I actually achieved some of these things that I got. I broke down crying where it's just like, okay, now it's snapping like, okay, cool. One thing, if you pray about something, you ask about something, you talk about it, be ready, make sure you're ready for it, because God gonna give you everything else come with. And so now when I'm in that better aspect, I ain't gonna lie, she fine as shit. I won't go, but at the end of the day, like, shit, but it comes down, what you about to do? You about to go get her? Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Bring it back.
Okay.
Bring it back.
Hey, listen, whole time I'm looking like, hey, if he wasn't gonna go do it, I was gonna go mid-interview.
Somebody gotta answer that. So somebody got to answer.
interview.
That's
Like,
mental health for the fellas.
Yeah, like
Do what
I
you-
ain't gonna lie.
what your
That was a
spirit is
very,
asking you
very,
to do at
very
times. Don't follow your
attractive
spirit out
lady
the
right
legs.
there.
But that's the part, bro.
Yeah, but like, and when it comes down to though, yo,
Hey.
like me feeling like, okay,
The
cool.
storms.
After this second half adjustment and this a third quarter, and I'm feeling like, okay, I'm getting everything that I received. Guess what? I know some bullshit is gonna come. I'm prepared for it.
Oh, you
No matter what it is, I'm prepared for it.
That's why I laugh. Like, I'm a yoga instructor. So that's another hat that I put on in the process. And it's like, I recognize you can't avoid the pitfalls of life.
You can't.
When you try to avoid them, you still stumble upon them.
You can't.
You just prep for the days that they come.
Yeah.
And the power of the storm is so much of you being created through the storm. Like right now, I just told you I'm grieving.
Right.
You lost her in April.
Right.
It's like 2 months ago. I'm back outside. Like, it's people talking to me like, you gotta think about this. I'm like, you don't even know me.
Right.
Like, what do you, who am I?
Who am I? Who am I?
To you.
To you. Who am I to you?
Cause
Do
I
you know
know.
who I am? Do you know me?
Cause you off here, you off there. I said it look like I'm off there. I don't even gotta be on right there right now.
Man,
like,
do you know
you gotta
me?
get married by now. You gotta have your finances in order. I said I'm 27, bro. I don't got no kids. I got an associate's degree. I'm a yoga instructor, certified to be it. I do podcasts like this. I built out a channel with 200 subscribers on YouTube. I'm growing my Instagram. My numbers are beautiful by the grace of God. It's like people are like, no, you don't got enough yet. I said, I'll never have enough for you.
Never.
But
Never.
the day that I have what you asking for, just come godly.
Yeah, just come godly. That's
Come
it.
godly. Come with some God.
And sometimes you gotta realize though, man, with some people like that, man, you gotta have people around. I seen the video on IG, right? I can't remember verbatim, but it was something where I truly believe you gotta have people around you that believe in you. That when you going through now, it's like, yo, hold on. My man ain't moving like how he need to move.
Yes, God.
My man ain't budging like how he need to budge. Cause now you can sit there and act like, hey, my man, what's wrong? Like, or you can tell your man, listen, yeah, you fucking up. Yeah, you doing this and that. But let me tell you though, I know who you are. This is your potential. This is what you can do. This is what you capable of. So it's like, don't ever let nobody, bro. It's this podcast shit. You want to take it to the next level. Nobody ever stop that shit.
Bro,
no matter
here.
what you're going through. No, and not even just a podcast. No matter what. Like I said, my whole training goal shit, bro. When it comes down to, like, everybody sitting there thinking an attachment to just personal training. Listen, bro. I done been in spaces. Yeah, like I done been in the spaces where I done had 30, 40, 50 clients in a month type shit. You feel me? That shit overwhelming while I'm still working a corporate job. You feel me? But I don't realize in time, like I said, timing is important for me. So now I'm looking in the space of where how can I maximize my time with everything else that I'm doing. And granted, you feel me, like if I was a full-time trainer, I can understand, but I realize like I love this shit. I love it. I don't need to do it. I love it, but I'm in it for the lifestyle, the mindset thing to tell people like, yo, this shit gonna be hard. Life is gonna be hard. You say you want this X, Y, and Z. Cool, show me. And
Show me.
And it's that way,
Prove
right?
it.
It comes down to the fact, yo, yeah, this my man store that I was talking about, bro. You feel? Yeah, it's my man store talking about.
What's good, bro?
But
Peace.
But what it comes down to is like, show me. Cause you feel me? Cause I'm gonna be real with you. I play football and everything. I like to attach everything to football because I ain't gonna
it's
lie
a good thing
to
that
you, bro.
attaches you.
People like realize sports really teach you a lot in life shit. One thing is right, in football, you talk like, oh, I'm that guy, I'm him. I'm gonna be real with you. This whole I'm him shit, we been saying shit like that. Oh, I'm that thing on the field. We been saying that before it
you
became
pull up to
a
the
thing.
court like yo, Jordan,
I'm
Kobe.
him. Yeah, like you really been on that mindset.
You
so
gotta
now,
talk it up.
Now it's like, don't walk like you know, don't talk the talk. You gotta walk. Right. So now it's like you say you want to lose all this weight. You say you want to do this. You say you want to live this type of lifestyle. Show me. This is what I tell myself. James, you tell Juice you want to. It's the James versus Juice type of mindset. It's me versus me. When you look in that mirror, you got to be real with yourself and say, hey, listen, yeah, I fucked up. Yeah, I this and that, but I still got this. And you got to show the gratitude for the things that you have, for the blessings that you want. And then what you learn from that is like, okay, yeah, I messed up. Yeah, I this and that, but I can still win at this. This who I am. You got to believe. It's not you trying to prove nobody wrong, but prove yourself right. That's where I'm at right now. I'm not here to prove nobody wrong, bro.
I posted
I'm here to prove
earlier,
myself right.
it's not about proving it to you, it's about affirming it to me and God.
Right.
Because we already set with this plan. This plan was understood in December.
That's it.
Like, so it's just move with the plan. Now, like you said, halftime, that's the game plan for me. Braun popped out with the game plan. He came to my school, spoke to my students. I'm listening more to my students. Like, oh, I'm wilding. You can do anything you want. And I'm just up here teaching the class.
Right.
Like, I'm lit. What I'm doing? I can do so many things.
Ron, that's my guy,
get
man.
busy.
Ron, that's my guy,
good reason.
man.
For great
that's
reasons.
my guy. Won the same high school and everything too, man. That's bro right there. And then speak positivity and everything, bro. Because it's like people gotta understand, yo. Yo,
that's hard.
We are powerful, my nigga.
Beyond belief, beyond understanding,
and it's not nothing with money. It's not nothing with no thing. Like we are powerful, bro.
We are
Look
money.
Where we at?
We that's what this is. This black minds.
Come on, man. Like, so I mean,
I'm laughing because I used to walk through here as a kid, lost and like, oh, ain't nobody that look like me. I didn't know who owned what. To be in here with brothers that came from where I started. Luxury.
Where to Auburn,
luxury.
To the professional, to the corporate world, everything. Like it don't matter, Mr. Don't Miss. My man say anything you want, he can make it.
Anything. We don't miss.
But like, that's what it really comes down to, though. But like, I feel like, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Somebody asked me, was like, yo, what's your purpose? Like, bro, I done been through a lot of shit. And somebody was talking about, would you be a life coach? I was like, nah. But I feel like my training is almost like a life coach or mentality. I'm gonna find a way, and it's just like, and I ain't the best, but it comes down to when I do talk to people, when I say certain things, I'm hoping to grasp people because I know people going through challenges. I know people going through life, and at the end of the day, if you're going through them challenges going in life, listen, that storm going to eventually stop.
It will.
It stopped raining in Seattle eventually. It stops. You feel me? It's going to eventually stop, and when it does stop, you take advantage of your opportunity. You feel me? Sometimes them opportunities gonna come when we not expected. Just keep praying and believing to yourself. When I say pray, talk to God like you talking to your homeboy, you talking to yourself. Sometimes what I said earlier, I look at myself in a way like, I got that God with inside of me, bro. I got a gift from God tatted on me. I've been had that since I was 17 because I feel as though, I'm here for a reason, I have a purpose, like that God within me. You feel me, right? So it's like if you talk to yourself, pray, talk to a higher power, talk to God, talk to a lot of different things, like whoever you do believe in, and truly like you just gotta keep going, keep talking. And by when you talking, you gotta walk it though. You gotta prepare, you gotta plan yourself. So it's like we go through things, man. I just want to tell anybody, no matter what you go through, it's nothing that you can't come back from. And I'm gonna say this: if you did it once, you can do it again. Yeah. Straight up. If you did it once, you can do it again.
And the more you do it, that's your solution to win.
That's
Love into it, man.
That's it. You feel me? And when there's problems in life, we don't cry and complain about the problems. We can, bro, it's nothing wrong. With some people just like, oh, don't complain over it. No, it's not crying. Like, bro, sometimes you have to speak and tell them, let your frustration out at some way point. Stop. And let's get back to it. Like I said, rest with them quick. In a constructive way.
Because it's like initially, I'll say this: I had anger problems when I was coming up.
Of course,
my parents was.
It's a lot of reasons behind your anger problems.
You have all these reasons to get into it. Your parents be going through, and you see people in the world and frustrations. I got these anger problems, and I was quick to just fly out the handle. Like you talk about my mother, I got to swing on you.
Oh yeah,
you call me the N word, I got to swing on you. I don't care what she was like. I did care what she was. It was a young white man who happened to use that language against me, and I broke them glasses. We end up in the principal's office, all that type of stuff. But I recognized through some mindfulness practices that it's all right to release it. My problem had then become that I was bottling. So it's like instead of taking my frustrations out on people, I was taking them out on myself by self-talk, negative self-talk.
Oh yeah, you can't.
And that in a negative self-talk, I had you stiff in places you're not supposed to be.
You gotta be constructive.
Constructive
not
talk.
Negative. All right, bro.
So
you gotta be constructive.
Learning that power,
not negative.
How do we build from here? So it's like, okay, the storm has started. You lose the relative. You're grieving with dad. How do you build on this?
And do you really build from? So now this is the thing, right?
And that's it.
All right. So I'm gonna put it like this. I still think about my grandmother sometimes, and that's who actually instilled my confidence within me. Like I'm talking about dark skin, big lips, being African, growing up. had a lot of those things, and then like not growing up with my mom being like my biological mom being around, a lot of different things would cause me to have anger problems, to be fighting with a lot of different stuff, right? But once she instilled that into me of like, you know, love yourself, love your skin, love your color, love who you are and stuff like that, and embrace it. That showed a lot for me. So losing her, I did go through that pain and stuff like that. But it's been about like 10 years or so. But still, I be thinking like, damn, I wish my grandma was here sometimes. But I was over the grip. But what got me through most of the thing is, and what I want to tell you is, what would she have wanted for you?
That's what I was gonna say. That's how we build.
Feel me? So,
we never lose sight of the love because she's never leaving this.
Never.
You can feel the world can feel what it will. I may get twisted in the mind of the moment, but I hold on to the truth of it. She would want me to be my best self because she saw me being my best self, and she influenced me to be this person.
Be
and she still does.
And she's still gonna be around with you.
Energy don't die.
So 5 times to talk to her. You know, sometimes I sit here and be talking to my grandma like, I talk to my grandmother because I know sometimes like I feel like my grandparents still with me at times because bro, it's certain things I'd have been through: accidents, jail, losing jobs, losing this, losing that. I've been like, how I'm still how I'm still going through this, how am I still up? That's God, and that's my guardian angels.
Yes, indeed.
You feel me? So it's just like, and it's the faith of me that knowing my fate. Have faith in your own fate.
I love myself for everybody who loves me.
Bro,
I believe in that as well. Like, I'm doing this not only for myself, I'm doing this for everybody who ever said, yo, I see the vision, I believe in you. You got it, yo. You intelligent black man. You might have made a mistake. Bro, a mistake is a moment. Don't let a moment live longer than it got to. Moment is temporary.
And sometimes being mistakes based off perspectives, based off this, or you may not know, you may not understand, and we gotta be willing to be open to really teach people when we don't know something. Like, it comes down, bro. I'll get it going deeper. We can sit there and talk.
We gonna do another
time.
But go to the gym or something.
But it could come down to where it's just like people gotta know. It's just like when it comes down to family, a lot of things, or even relationship, or even finances, people don't be knowing, and rather than. So for example, bro, let me just say, like, it comes down to something where I seen somebody speaking on like credit, right? On Twitter, but it's just like, yo, rather than you bashing people about their credit, it's like, why don't you teach them?
I was saying, like, knowing the problem and saying, yo, that's the problem, yo, you ever had that problem, you dumb, that's not a badge of honor. That's actually a sign that you ain't doing nothing, because you could be solving it if you know so much about it.
Exactly.
Or you really don't have the solution.
Exactly.
You just
what's the solution base? And then sometimes you feel me like people just tell things like, tell her, I ain't about to do the work for them, this and that. Not, well, then don't make no comment. Shut the fuck up. Don't make no comment, because if you're not coming with no solution base, you feel me? Like, what are we doing? And bro, listen, that's what I do for work, right, quick. And like, I'm assistant admin. It's a lot of problems. I gotta find solutions.
Absolutely.
You can't say, okay, one of the main things of even working as a product manager or marketing manager, what is the company's issue or the problem, or what they're going through? What's the weaknesses right now? Because everybody can speak on their strengths. Where are you weak at right now?
And everybody who's ever done great things in the world was a problem solver.
Right.
At the essence of it. Jesus is coming and making the blind see.
That's it.
Like, Malcolm X is like, there's a problem in my community. Let me step up and be the example. It's like,
nobody saying you gotta go be Gandhi and nothing, but like,
just be
life.
Like your father. Like, the people in your life, it's like the janitor. Everybody's solving some problem. It's like, don't disrespect people for the problem they're having to solve. Sometimes they have to solve it. Sometimes they choose to solve it.
Exactly.
Just give them another perspective if you feel it's slightly off, and mind your business.
And mind your business. And sometimes it is what it is, but life, no, man. But definitely, man, listen, I don't know how, I just came to holler at my guys. This is one of the most natural. This wasn't even nothing planned. This is natural. This is the real shit y'all gonna get, man. Man. And it comes down to the fact of you never know sometimes like who is watching you. You never know sometimes who you may run into, who you can network with, and like, yo, your network is your net worth. And that's one thing I realized, and I'm about to really try to maximize with this. And it's like, this whole phase and this next version of me is like a lot of people always saying me of being, oh, you doing this, you got this going on. Oh, y'all about to see some shit now.
Yeah.
You feel
Look,
me?
when
Y'all about to, yeah.
You spoke on the movies. That's always been a thought of mine.
Yeah.
And every piece is coming to me. The music, every piece is coming to me. All these things I had a vision of is just continuing to stay humble
Shit
and
don't
grateful
stop.
for every moment. Like, I popped out here. I wasn't expecting to do all this today.
Right.
I thought I was going to leave it a little earlier. I'm like, I'm not leaving with all of this love.
Right,
like,
this
all
shit
this
don't
possibility.
stop.
So
This
get
shit
into
don't
it.
stop, man. But y'all
Get
already
into it.
know, man. Hey, James vs. Juice, y'all follow me. If y'all want to
Yes,
sign up for
bro.
training, y'all can sign up. But I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna take my glasses off right quick. Let y'all know. If y'all really want to sign up for training, y'all can sign up. But no bullshitting. You feel me? And I need at least 3 months from you. I need people who gonna be consistent. I don't need you to be doing no G.I. Jane, G.I. Joe workouts. I need you to do the best of your ability.
Yes, God.
And I need you to want this shit. This it. Other than that, cause I don't got the time. I don't gotta do training. Bro, I don't gotta do training. I work in my field for what I do. You feel me? I got a lot of different stuff. But I get into real estate, like I don't have to do training. I can be spending this time with my son. You get what I'm saying? So it's like
Absolutely.
the people who do come, who do want to train, like I want y'all to be able to value that time. Understand that time because I don't want to waste your time and I don't want to waste your money. So other than that, you feel me? I'm here to change your lifestyle to where I don't care if you train with me for 3 months. You train with me for 3 years or whatever the case is, 1 year, whatever the case is. As long as you're done with me, I want your mindset to already know how to eat, how to hydrate, how to work out. A lot of different things. It's a routine.
And looking to figure them things out.
Right, it's a
because
routine.
You got to get them routines
It's
down.
a routine.
Absolutely.
Everything is a routine. Once you have a schedule and a routine, and I realize, bro, it's easy to be lazy.
Oh, yeah.
It's
Super
easy. I test that shit out. Oh my God, never. I don't think I'm gonna go
everything
back.
just find it.
Yeah,
it just
it's-
find more laziness.
Bro,
Like,
it's easy.
ain't
You
it?
you just catch yourself over and over. I had to snap out of it. So it's like, yo, control your life because nobody else is coming to do it for you.
One
All right?
thing somebody gave me is you aim at nothing, you get nothing.
That's a fact.
So a lot of times laziness is founded and you aimed at nothing for the day.
That's
and you
a
have a
fact.
nothing day. Sometimes you need a nothing day, but don't take too many. That's where the rest come from.
That's a fact, man. See you good.
Blessings, man.
We on, yeah, man. I'm about to go.
Let's go.
I'm about to go on the law.
Wanna?
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. This mall going crazy today.
It's all good.
Yes,
It's all
sir.
good. Shout out to Clee.
Hey, man. We here, man.
Yes, God.
Brandon B.
Trying to
spoke.
be spoke.
That's
CharmCityBipper.
Dang.
Blessings, bro. But as I always say, I end them like this. I am a guy from a place, CharmCityBipper, Quis The Vndl. Marquis is the name my mama gave me. One day made better, many days made greater. I'm uplifting you to be in a world that cares. If I keep it to myself, I think that's unfair. The joys we are given are best when shared. Visionaries never die. Legends survive through the seeds we sow daily. We get better with time. I say love into it. CharmCityBippers, be love, love Baltimore. I can't say nothing else after that. Get busy.
Nah, I love that. I love that.
Yes,
I
God.
love that. I love
Yes, God.
that. That's hard. That's hard. My man, man. I like that a lot, bro. Nah, thanks.
Yeah. We were searching for the right way, did a lot of wrong. Can't go back, gotta move on. Gotta move forward, corrections given and accept the living. Still brings pain, even when you're moving with the best intentions. And you blessed with visions of joy, bliss, peace. Gratitude for every day I live to speak and I live to breathe in growth and abundance. Traumas get healed when this